Hi guys, and welcome into Mikeshomeesl ESL Live. Today it's a Q&A, so I hope you guys doing good. I hope if you're still in quarantine, I hope you're safe and that you stay at home. And we're gonna go right into a Q&A today, right after that. See you. So here we go today, a Q&A on Mikeshomeesl. So feel free to leave your question. Would be good if you can write question and then leave your questions. Of course, Mikeshomeesl is an ESL teaching tips channel. So whatever, if you're watching the replay, thanks for being here. And if you are on Facebook, I say a little bit big hello to the Facebook community. I always forgot you guys over there. I'm very sorry. Sorry. So because I always used to do live only on YouTube, but I always forget that we got Facebook as well. So if you're on Facebook, thanks for being here. And don't forget to give some likes and as well on YouTube. Let's say a little hello to everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here. We got DGA, Janessa. Hello, Mike. Hello, guys. We get as well. Oh, be good. You get an English thing. My Russian is terrible, so I'm sorry if I make mistakes. Can be names not only from Russia, but it's always difficult to read when you have so many people from all around the world. This is really awesome that this Mikeshomeesl community have so many people from all around the world. So that's, this is our home. The world is our home, and we are all brothers and sisters, and our mother is Earth. So thanks, guys, for being in the live. We got, yes, here again. Thanks for coming back. Pooja, thanks for being in the live. I don't know, I wasn't at home the whole day. I was just back home. Do a live. Today was my rest day. So like I'm a father with 4 kids, and I had to care some of them. When it's not this one, that's the other one. Yeah, but I love it. I love being a father, and you know, I'm happy to have that much kids at home. Uh, one more time. Yeah, Valerie Andrea Chavez Cajas. Bienvenido en Mikeshomeesl canal. Mucho gusto para regresar. Muchísimas gracias para regresar en el canal. Yo tengo que practicar mi español, estoy muy feliz que usted están aquí en el canal de Mike's Home, que es una big, how to say big? Una, oh yeah, I forgot, big familia. I forgot. Yeah, one more time, the song is not, yeah, it sounds like Daft Punk, but I'm gonna tell you what this song is. The name, the name of this song is pretty cool. I like it. This punk is daft. So yeah, that's a funny one. Well, thanks for being in the live, guys. Who we got? La Pasión de Ser Maestra Dueles. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to think about the question you want to ask. I am saying a little hello to everybody, but you just feel free to think about questions you want to ask me. And here we go. Who do we have in the house? Namaste from Nepal. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Namaste. Your name is Pooja, right? Christina Milioni. Hello. Welcome in the chat. Don Jenny is always here. Very, I guess you guys still haven't checked out the news today. So I guess you guys still in quarantine in New York over there. Down Janice is the singing nurse. I guess many of you know already her song, Don't Spread, Don't Spread. And I will try it finally first time tomorrow with my kids. We'll see their reaction. Good morning. Yes, spend time with the kiddos. That's true. Yeah, love to spend time with them, even if sometimes I got my little baby girl 4 months at home. She's going to go back to school Monday. Yeah. Kindergarten, of course. Oh, grande, sí. Gracias. Grande, Miss. Sí, una grande comunidad. Well, I forgot why I was saying big. Mike, you're forgetting everything. But in my class, don't worry. I still remember stuff. Well, sometimes I do forget things, but there's no perfect teachers. Otherwise, we'll be a boring world. Valerie Andrea Chavez, a big family. Es una gran, sí, una gran familia. Yes, I love that song. And great Spanish. No, my Spanish is not that good. My Spanish used to be better than my English before. Can you believe it? No, I can't believe it too. Oh, man. Yes, so guys, if you get questions, if you want me to answer to your question, you get problems with your class, whatever, if it's online, whatever, if it's in the classroom, it's going to be all fine. Today, probably we're going to have a guest. I don't know. Just, with Streamlab, it's really easy to be a guest of, to invite someone, whatever, if you are on Streamlab or not. It's not that difficult, but not Streamlab, StreamYard. Yeah, those two are quite similar. But yeah, StreamYard is really awesome for that because I'm not on MacBook. I'm not using Apple stuff. I don't like that. It's just a matter of, right, that's my point of view. For others, so fine, you like it, you're good with it, that's good. But for me, no, I'm not used to troublesome iOS stuff is not for my brain. I'm a little bit stupid. So no, I don't mean that people who are using Android are stupid. That's not my point. No, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to change. I've been using Android for 20 years. I'm gonna go on keeping on with Androids, and I'm using, of course, a Chinese brand, Huawei. Of course, I'm using Huawei. Who's gonna use iPhone? God damn it! No way. Huawei is awesome. Yeah, of course. iPhone, whatever, Apple is awesome too. Yeah, very strong brand. That's for sure. But yeah, tous les goûts sont dans la nature. All the tastes are in the nature. Yeah, natural. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. People that others don't. It's all good. Yeah, thanks. Here's my. Did I pronounce it well? I guess it must be Isham. I'd love to learn Arabic, and I got lots of good brothers, and I always try to. So I want to say a little bit, a little hello to Ahmed, who used to be one of my colleague from in my school. He's from Yemen. He's a really awesome guy, very nice guy. Love that guy. He's gonna be probably back in my school. He stayed a year. Then after he went traveling, he wanted to travel. He was very young, so he had to travel. That's fair enough. And he's probably gonna come back next year. He also have a YouTube channel where they were doing the 100 days challenge, where they were trying to learn another language with a British guy. I forgot his name, by the way. And the British guy wanted to had 100 years to learn, 100 days to learn Arabic, and for Ahmed, that was for him to learn Spanish. So after those 100 days, yeah, they were doing really awesome. I guess they still have their YouTube channel about it. That was really nice. I can't remember. Can't remember the name of the channel. Whatever. Great. So thanks for being in the live, brother. Hi, you're a creative teacher. Thanks a lot. Yes, I want to say, is Ham Abdelhalati? I'm not sure if what I'm saying is right. So, yeah, you guys, that would be nice if you can leave me your questions, and I will try to answer. If you need help with your class, that's a Q&A. Of course, it's a student Q&A. Just jumping on the net and go Q&A. I should prepare a little bit for you to let you know about it, and especially if some of you have a problem with it. So yeah, great. But what's going to happen tomorrow night? You will see a new video, which is going to be about outdoor teaching. Sometimes the school can ask you to teach outside and to have fun, to have some activities, especially when it's the Children's Day. But obviously, it's already gone. So yeah. But you never know. And the school always asks us every year, every semester, to have outdoor activities. So tomorrow night, the video is going to be about outdoor activities, and I will be giving some lessons with grade 1 students, and give them a lesson about was that lessons about using phonics. So I'm going to be doing activities using phonics. Sorry. Thanks. Yeah. Down Janice is awesome. She see that nobody is asking, so she's going. How do you deal with child who is not participating or being disruptive? Well, it's quite pretty easy when this is two different kind of kid. A child who is not participating or being disruptive. Is it the same child, or probably um, a child who is not participating is can be someone very naughty, not paying attention and start talking with others, or it can be a shy student as well. So if there's a kid who's not participating in the class, uh, I will of course go for what you should do is just in your class, since the very first day you gotta pay attention to which kids is really always raise their hand, because the one you get kids who are really advanced, so they are good help for you in your class, but you get others who are very shy, and it's a bit difficult to deal with them, because you don't want to you say, oh, come in front, no, I don't want to go. So what I mostly do with shy kids, and you will see that those kids, when you play a game, you will see that they will be like, oh yeah, I want to play, but I don't want to go. Especially with Chinese kids, it's very difficult because many of them do not show uh, their feelings. So it's very difficult with them. But when you see that they're not raising their hands, you understand what's going on in here. So um, you can use games to attract their attention, to make them feel a kid who is shy is a kid who needs self-confidence. So he he really needs you to encourage that boy or that girl, especially for shy students. He needs a lot of encouragement. So even if you ask the kids to come in front, he doesn't want to come, it doesn't matter. Let him stay where he is, and you can ask him whatever the question is in the classroom, and let him answer. And if you get some kids around laughing, you just go and shout on them and say, hey, no, but not shouting at them, but let them know, especially if you have your assistant helping you in the class. And you don't laugh to children. We are all here. You don't laugh at your classmate. We are all here to learn together. We are a big family. So instead of laughing at her, you should help her or him. So that's pretty much when I brought her, because you get 55 kids in a classroom, and when a kid doesn't want to answer, everybody is like, "Oh, come on, go, go!" So it's like, "Hey, everybody, take it easy." So you got to go very slow, very smoothly, very being very kind. Even if that kid do not answer the question very well, don't be too rough. Don't be too tough with him. Just be, oh, even if she said the half of the sentence, just give her or him a high five, and she will feel happy, or he will feel happy, and then next time he would love to raise his hand again. So sometimes you with certain kid, you gotta be really soft and nice, especially with girls. With boys, you gotta be a little bit more strict. And then, especially with that happened this week, I was the only teacher in the classroom. I got 55 kids. My assistant had a call from her boss, so she was out for about 10 minutes. And that's when this kind of situation happened, that you will see some kids starting to show off. And so what I do is, like, I ask them to stand up. All right. I do that sad face. You gotta learn how to do that sad face, even if they are so lovely. it's not good for them, and he's gonna affect all the students around him. So you gotta go pretty much like, yeah, stand up. You will see when the teacher is gonna come back. And then I had like 6 boys standing up, and the class after that, when all of them were standing up in the classroom, everything was calm, so I can go through my lesson. And all those guys were standing and they were like this, yeah, and they were practicing as well. And when the teacher came back, they say, "Uh-huh. So when the cat is not here, the mouses are dancing, huh?" So she asked all the boys to come with her, go outside, and pretty much had a good quarrel. And then they went back after 5 minutes. They went back one by one in the classroom, and they were quite they were quiet. But when you are like me, when you have 55 kids in the class, I cannot spend 5 minutes explaining a boy explaining him, even if I can speak Chinese. I'm not going to explain him 5 minutes how to be a good boy. I don't have time for that. And that's a pity, that's for sure. But there are things I would love to tell them. They would understand better. And they will behave better. We'll solve the problem after that. But we have very good teacher assistant in my school. So we've been working together a lot. So when the teacher is going out for 10 minutes, she knows that some kid's going to show off. She knows that. But Mike is going to be here controlling. There's no problem. All others, a big majority, we're going to say 80%, because in a class of 55 kids, man, how much can in a lesson of 40 minutes, when you have 55 kids in front of you, it's really difficult that 100% of them can understand what's going on in the classroom, because they got disturbed very, very quickly, especially from the half of the classroom. Half of the classroom in the back, there are always a little bit naughty and talking to each other, because they are far from the teacher and they think that the teacher can't see. No, but I can see everything. So yeah, nothing. I can see all of them. So I know sometimes we don't have that much time. So I'm just not gonna quarrel him, because others gonna laugh, others gonna try to say something else. So I just stand up. Okay, you're talking too much. Stand up. That's the 3rd time. Stand up. And that's pretty much how you have to solve. But, as well as a teacher, you have to have a rewarding method to control your kids, which means that when you have, for example, in my class, I have 55 kids. So I divide them into 4 teams or 8 teams. And so when one student of this team is doing really bad or is starting to disturb the class, I just erase some of their points. So it's very important when you start your class. For example, you can start with greetings. It's going to take like 30 seconds. Say, "Good morning, team 1. Good morning, Mike." 5 points. You go team 2, team 3. You can go faster. You say, "Team 3, team 4. Good morning. Good morning, Mike." Okay. Use these greetings as a habit, and also for them to know that they have to be polite with the teachers. Remember, they're a great one. And then, so it's a habit. I don't do this every lessons, but when I know that there's a tough lesson, I want them to pay attention, to pay good attention at the beginning of the class. So I'm going to go to my rewarding method right away. There are tons of rewarding methods that you can give stars. I know that's sometimes I use you get on the board, you get some stairs, team one stairs and team two stairs, like going up. When you're not good, you go up, not good, up, up, up. And when you arrive at the top, you're gonna fall into the toilets. So you got to draw. I draw sometimes a toilet, and the kids will woo, poof. Well, the team obviously, and they of course come back from the bottom. No, they still in the top. They come back to the top. If they're good, they go down, 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 down. It's a little bit reserved. Yeah. Thanks for that awesome question. Here we go. Good morning. Good evening, sir. Morning. Yeah, evening over there. I am a teacher, aren't I? Why ain't sir? Narender. Okay. Well, what's your point, bro? Hey, Mike, will you give some ideas to teach math subject in topic of add and subtract for kids? Good idea. That's nice. That's a great. I'm not good. I always feel scared when people say, "Mike, can you teach math in class?" I was terrible at math when I was young, so I was like, yeah, but yeah, plus additions and subtractions. Yeah, okay, I could do that. Yeah, for sure. I will find some stuff about this. I can't tell you when, but it's in mind. I can note it as well. I like when you give me some suggestions. Very important. Very, very important. Your teaching math. Yeah, your suggestions are really a big matter for me. Teaching math, right? Can you tell me? Yeah, well, if I teach math in my class, it's going to be pretty much for grade one or grade two. I'm teaching numbers these days, so yeah, I'm going to find some stuff. Let's see. And if I got that time, I will, why not, shoot my keys and let's see how the class will do with a little bit of math. Why not? Thanks a bunch. You tried your best to utter my name correctly, but actually you couldn't. You're from Egypt. I'd like to discuss some of the classroom management rules with large classes. Now, I've been saying pretty much what's the most important management class in a great number of students' classroom. It's your rewarding method is pretty much the key. And of course, the first day of your class too. And of course, your temper. If you are active, if you are funny, kids will love it. And when it will be time for them to give more than usual, they will love to do it because it's you, because they like you. And the parents will be happy to follow, even they have a little bit more homework, because my kid loved that teacher. So yes, I'm willing to do more for him. So remember, before selling your class, excuse me if I say selling, before, like I say, selling your content, your classroom, the way you're going to teach, you got to sell yourself. Pretty much. This is marketing too. And yeah, I mean, when I sell yourself, it means like you make everybody loves you. Okay, I'm not going to use sell, is not really the appropriate word, but you got to know in China, education is a business. And that's not always cool because I would love to have less kids in my class so that I can care more of students who really need to have more attention. So yeah, A great number of students is really difficult to handle. But when you can handle it, after all, it's really easy. You get your structure in your mind. Whatever you have a plan B, plan A, or plan B, you just keep it keep it going, keep the tempo of your classroom, and if it doesn't go well in the first class, you can you can fix it up into in your next class. There's no one-shot class. You get my point? You always have to review to come back to points where you feel that your kids haven't been doing well. Hello, Zelda out there. It's been a long time. A little hard for you too. Welcome. Here, could you please tell us some grammar activities online? Woo! Good questions. Good question. Yeah, grammar activity online. Here, I would recommend you to prepare. You get tons of worksheet online. I will bring you some. That's a good point. I'm ready actually as well for in the future weeks to do some grammar exercise. Not grammar exercise, just how to teach grammar. You can go on my channel and find some. I used some games, but that was, of course, for a classroom. For online teaching, would be good if you can, for example, if you can have some worksheet, so some worksheet that you can use in your class and ask the kids to do it with you. That would be good. Thanks for. Can you advise any book about management in class? No, I can't. That's for sure. I won't think about a book. I can't think about a book I've been watching about because I've been learning everything inside the classroom. I've never been reading special books for that. Everybody is. I've been watching other teachers' lessons, so they have different way to manage their classroom. But yeah, it all depends. How old are your kids? How many are there in the classroom? There are so many factors that can affect your class and affect your influence your classroom management. So it's very important to know for what age are your kids, how many there are in the classroom, what are your goals, your objectives in this class and in the whole, not only looking at lesson by lessons, but also looking at the whole semester. If you go step by step in the page, sometimes you know that you should have spent less time teaching this because the kids could learn them very quickly and spend more time with something else that they would learn very slowly. So it's good when you start the whole year that you know what you're going to be teaching during the whole year. And of course, many schools, they can provide already some lesson plans, but some schools, especially in China, they like you to write down your lesson plan. So it can be sometimes a little bit boring, but you are the teacher and you know that in your class it's important to have a lesson plan. Of course, classroom management, you get your lesson plan and you will know how to manage your class after that. So it's very, very important as well. Thanks. Merci beaucoup, Madame Abuela. Zelda Alta, activities that we can do in Zoom lessons. Like I said, whatever activities you do in Zoom is a platform, is a tool. You use it to do your lessons. So that's what I mean. Go find some worksheet about grammar. You understand? There are many, because grammar, you can of course let them practice. They have to say it, especially online teaching. They have to say it the way they're supposed to be. So when you have a worksheet, you show them on your screen, do you like this cake? And then you get a yes, and then nothing, and then I like this cake. So the kid will have obviously, yes, I do. I like this cake, right? That's pretty much it. Oh man, guys, it's hot in the house. In Chien, it's really hot. Question: do you teach speaking and writing English? How do you introduce letters, sounds, phonics? Oh, Miss Abuela, yes, Miss Abuela, down Janice, sorry. You should check out my phonics channel, which is called The Magic Phonics Book. And on this Magic Phonics Book is a way that I teach my kids phonics. But of course, it's when I speak about YouTube channel, you're gonna think, oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, it's just a story where it's a story I've been starting it. It's not finished yet. I know that some subscriber just be like, Mike, when are you gonna finish that phonics book? Ah, yeah. So I'm gonna give you the link of that Magic Phonics book. Here we go. And yeah, here it is. It used to be on it used to be on Mikeshomeesl, that Magic Phonics book, but since it become how to say, since it becomes with the, oh no, that's about the COPA policy and made for kids stuff. So that was I had to do it on another channel, and this is the link for the Magic Phonics book. I mean, it's very important when I use some books about phonics. Let me check it out. I love this book. This guy is really awesome. The book is really cool. I like this book. Here is the book that I use to teach phonics when I have time with some of my friends students. I use this phonics book, which is really awesome. You got so this is the level 2. Level 1 will be more of alphabet sounds. So there are sounds and action. For example, if I say A, B, B, I forgot the B. Oh yeah, B. Okay. So in phonics, there are many, because I found that on YouTube there are many YouTube channels which are teaching phonics the wrong way. You don't have to say a no, that's, you cannot repeat it like that. You'd better say apple. Okay, you gotta make the sound, because when it's quite pretty much fine, but when it comes to kids will say B, and it's supposed to be right, not much with a at the end, but that's only with your lips, almost that sound. And when you go sometimes on YouTube, you can find some songs or stuff. But a song is fine because you're singing, that's for sure. But it's kids will use song to they love songs, so they some of teaching phonics songs are really awesome, and kids love it. But it's not teaching in the best way for me. They will be like b b b b b b. You don't say b. The b sound is just it's not too much and each phonic sounds has to be very short. For example, you get that letter L, L like love, I love you. Lots of online, like I said just now, they many of them say l, 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 l. No, it's not l, it's o, o. So it's very phonics is very important to teach. And this book is really awesome. This is here you can see that guy looks like Buffett, but no, he is not. Yeah, he is a really awesome teacher. His name is Craig Wright. Craig Wright is from Oxford University in Britain, and he's been doing this book, this phonics book, which is really awesome. It comes with some, yes, with some cities and all stuff. Of course, you can see some Chinese, but you won't because it's on the Chinese market. It's really big on the Chinese market, and he really teaches. He teaches that phonics for which I found the right way. And this guy is from Oxford University. He's an expert in teaching phonics. So don't get me wrong. It's not some, when you want to give the best to your students, you got to look for awesome people who are doing really good stuff. And those books, you probably want to see a little bit in the book. So in this book it's gonna be about all those different you get sight words as well, but he doesn't spend too much time on teaching sight words. So here, for example, you get that a space e, so the long vowel a, and it's a really cool book. You get exercise as well when you are teaching writing or phonics. It's very important that the kids have to write. That's for AE. Then we're gonna go with AI. It's all about the long vowel A. So of course you get A space E, you get AI. Yeah, it's a really awesome book. I really recommend that you guys use this book. I'm gonna drink for a while. So that was pretty much for, yes. Let me see. So other question, yeah, that was about the Magic Phonics book. Welcome, Marta Felipe. Hi, Mike. I have been teaching 3-year-old kids on Zoom. Oh! Sorry, I just feel that for me. Well, I'm an old teacher, so I would say no. Online teaching for me, 3-year-old kid. What the hell their parents are thinking about? I'm gonna be frank with you. There's a market, that's for sure. But no. Speak very little English, of course. It's quite hard to help them speak online, of course. Parents are quite frustrated, of course. Yeah. It doesn't need to be this way. But some parents, they really care about their kid, and I understand that's for sure. But 3 years old, what's very dangerous in here? When I say dangerous, is well, that's a very a very how to say a very hard word. But when I say dangerous, is the problem is that when a kid is learning English, he's supposed to, especially a 3 years old kid. A 3 years old kid. Can you tell me how long you have class with 3 years old kid? Till this kid have fun, it's all fine. Even if you are teaching very few stuff like apple, banana, you can probably start with alphabet and all stuff. Why not? Teaching animals, but very simple and during a very short time. Because normally in a classroom, a 3 years old, which is a small class primary school, when I teach in a classroom to a 3 years old, I've been teaching in kindergarten 8 years, so I know what I'm talking about. He mostly in 20 minutes, he will have only 2 minutes of pure attention. So we do use TPR for to try to make those 2 minutes become 5 minutes. And why not 10 minutes? If you can have a kid having 50% of attention, especially a 3 years old kid, having a 50% of attention during your 20-minute class, like 10 minutes of attention, whoa, he's got to make improvements. So when you are teaching online, I made a video about it, and that was how to stand out in your online classes. So you have to use one and only, pretty much one and only, almost the best method to use in your class is TPR, total physical response. So you got to be jumping up and down because you have only that big space. This is your screen with that kid. So you got to be funny. You gotta be very active using your hand and some movements that you have to teach her that she will recognize. For example, listen, okay? Or yes, that you are waiting for the kids to say something. It's pretty obvious, right? This in our classroom, kids will speak loudly because I can't hear. So TPR, there are lots of actions that I've been giving in that video, so make sure to check it out. It's easy to find. Thanks, Marta, Felipe. Hope everything is going to 30-minute. 30 minutes once a week online. Yeah, 30 minutes once a week. I would say twice a week, 15. 30 minutes, yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, 30 minutes is fair enough because the time that for everybody to get ready, stuff. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm sure you're gonna feel that those 30 minutes are like an hour or two. So long. What it was saying, yeah, everybody, it would be better to teach the parents who will teach the kids with fun activities that they can do with their parents together. Yeah, that's also a good idea for sure. When kids are 3 years old, I do not recommend to let their kids teach online, to have some classes online. But this is all from those big companies like VIP Kids and all stuff where this is not really needed in education. You don't really need 3 years old to stand. It's just because it's a way for them to make money, and you got to know that in on the market in China, this is really really a big market. So it's all about money in China. So, but it's also quite very advanced in the teaching. Man, 45 minutes. Gabby, you're gonna hate teaching. you're gonna I'm sure you're gonna hate teaching online, and you gonna well, I don't know. Probably you feel good. No, that's not my point. Yeah, Gabby. Yeah, but 45 minutes is quite long if you can keep up. Yeah, everything is possible in this world. But yeah, 3 years old every Friday. Yeah, he must be happy when Saturday is here, I guess. Because in China, many people have been online teaching, and well, some people really like teaching online, but others they say like, yeah, no, it's not really needed now, especially in China. Many kids are back to school, but yeah, more or less, it's that's the difference between classroom because on you can feel your students when something is going wrong. You even don't know because you get that screen in front of you. So it's quite troublesome. Well, who? Let me see. I think ESL teacher. I think we had someone who wanted to come earlier. Who was that? I think that was Michelle. Let me see if she's still here. I gotta check out. Yeah, I don't know if it's working or not. Okay. All right. I guess must be. Yeah, I didn't see the invitation. All right, good. So yeah, we had ESL teacher. I think that was Michelle who was trying to come because I sent an invitation to team and who are online teachers. So we were talking about online teaching, and Michelle is a really awesome online teacher. So I guess she tried, but probably she'll be our guest later. Whatever. Just what we can do right now is have. Yeah. Okay. She left apparently. Yeah. We can have. I just want to listen to that song again. Really awesome song from Down Jenny's Don't Spread Your Germs Around. If you don't know that one, you can share it in your classroom. Kids gonna love it. Here we go.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna do Don't Spread. Okay, guys, we're gonna. Okay, guys, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna do Don't Spread Your Germs Around, and there's fun ways of doing this song. Whether you're making your own little germs or if you're making your own little tissues to say don't spread your germs around. Let's have some fun.
If you think you need to call, think you need to call. If you think you need to call, in your shoulder. If you think you need to call, think you need to call. Show me what you're gonna do, in your shoulder. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Oh no, don't spread your germs around. If you think you need to sneeze, you think you need to sneeze. If you think you need to sneeze, achoo, in your shoulder. If you think you need to sneeze, you think you need to sneeze. Show me what you're gonna do, achoo, in your shoulder. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Oh no, don't spread your germs around. If you cough and sneeze in your shoulder, this is very good. But if you forget and cough and sneeze in your hands, tell me what you're going to do. Wash your hands! Okay, niños, let's go!
Don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Oh no, don't spread your germs around.
Arriba!
Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Oh no, don't spread your germs around.
Vamos,
Don't
niños!
spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread your germs around. Oh no, don't spread your germs around.
Por favor.
Don't spread.
Don't spread your germs around from Down Janice, the singing nurse. Really awesome. Thanks to her. I'm going to try to teach this song in my classroom. We'll see if it's working, if the kids love it. I pretty much know they're going to love it. I guess they're going to first laugh like, oh, whoa, singing nurse. I will explain them what is singing nurse, and then they will, I guess they will catch up. I hope so. I will try this tomorrow, this Friday, and I'm probably shooting that next week. Would be cool, and I will share the video with you, and of course I will give that video for Janice to put it on her YouTube. That would be really cool, and then you can do the same if you want as well in your classroom. Would be really cool. Thanks. No. I love to help good-hearted people. You always been someone very nice, down Ginny. So it's normal if I help. If I can help, if I do, even if it's a small help, it's I can still. That's pretty cool. I teach online now, Rishu vlog. I teach online now, and I use different method to keep small kids entertained in case they love their attention. But I am never really quite comfortable teaching kids younger than 5 years old. Yeah, because they're just gonna leave. 3 years old. I got a 3 years old at home. She's not gonna stay in front of your computer if you're not funny enough, but she's okay. But you gotta make her like singing and like Isham is pretty much saying to Marta, 10 to 15 minutes will be better, because I forgot to tell you what's dangerous in here is that this kid do not have interest anymore in English. So if you start online teaching, some kids will say, oh, when you want to learn English, I say, no, I don't want to learn English. I don't like English because it's so boring. So it's dangerous in this way that the kid, when he heard about English class, he would be like pretty much, oh no. So interest is very important. Oh, yeah, you want the action about that I mentioned? Let me see. I'm gonna check that out as soon as possible. Let me see. Your channel. Yes, I'm gonna give you the link right away about this video where action. I can. Yes. Yeah, I got as well a playlist where I have where it's only about online teaching. So you better check it out because you can find some good stuff as well. People who are experts in teaching online, they can help you really well. And really, to teach online, you really have to be skilled. I mean, having a little bit of teaching experience, especially online, is never easy. All right, thanks to all of you for being in the chat. We gonna stop the live for today. That was really cool to talk to everybody. I hope I'll. Tomorrow is gonna be Friday. I got a class finish at 8 o'clock at night, so I'm not sure if we'll see. If everything is fine, I'll be on the live. You never know. So just make sure to keep up and make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. To keep in touch. If you like this video, don't forget to give some likes and subscribe if you like the live. If you want to have more tips, if I can help you more with your class, I will do that. Thank you so much, guys, for being in the live. I hope you guys stay safe, of course, and stay at home. And I will see you very soon. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's video, Friday night video, which is going to be about outdoors activities. And I'm going to use Phonics. And to do phonics activities to play outside is going to be quite tough because I'm going to have 55 students to teach outside. But what they did, I'm supposed to have 55 kids during 40 minutes. And they split it in two, and I have 20 kids, around 25 kids for 20 minutes, and another 25 for another 20 minutes. So I'm going to be teaching twice the same class, but to half of the class and in only 20 minutes. It's a little bit challenging, but we're gonna make it. It's all fine. It's all good. It's not the end of the world. And if you don't finish to do this, to play this, if the kids aren't happy at the end of the day, it's okay. There's not a main. It's not a big event. Okay. So yeah. Well, thanks to all of you, and I will see you. I went to the Magic Phonics book channel. Very cool and great resource. Love the integrate animation. Thanks a lot, Dungeonies, the singing nurse. I hope you have fun with at home with a kid too, because I know you guys are still in quarantine over there in New York. Take it easy. Peace and love to the world. Love you guys, and see you very soon in another video. That was Mike from Mikeshomeesl. Thank you. Bye.